Hello, my name is Tashika Perry Harris. I am the founder of Crowning Daughters for Success Enrichment Program, a program that creates confidence without compromise. Welcome back to Empowerment Time, the Me Project. Today, we're going to be talking about the company you keep. Let's dive into it. We have been talking about relationships, so watch our previous video. And we've talked about the quality of relationships and what makes a friendship and how can we be the friend that we are actually looking for. Today we're going to talk a little bit deeper about the company we keep and reputation. It is so important as we are choosing friends that we choose friends that's going to enhance our reputation, not hurt our reputation. So I want to go over a quick definition of reputation before we get into the actual session today. A reputation is a general belief or opinion that other people have about someone else. So a general belief or a general opinion. And I'm going to put a pin in that for a moment because as I facilitate programs and I talk to hundreds of youth, many of them say, I don't care what other people think about me. And I don't care what other people think about my friends. And one of the things I want to say right now before we get into reputation is that the company you keep and the reputation that they have, it matters. When someone talks about you or thinks low of you from a racist, biased, negative standpoint, you should not care what they have to say. But when you are in a position to grow, learn, mature based on another person's opinion about you, that is when you should care. I've never heard of anyone going to a job interview or a scholarship interview or trying out for a club and say, I don't care what they think about me. You do care and you try to put your best foot forward. So I wanted to bring some balance to that. There are times that you should not care what people think about you. When you're doing the right thing and they think you're a lame or they think you're a nerd or they think negative about you because you're doing the right thing, you should not care. But when you're doing the wrong thing and it can hurt you or hurt someone else and someone is trying to give you constructive advice, you should care. So your reputation is number one, how people label you. There are labels on different marketing products, and it tells what that product is and it tells what that product does. And that is what our character does. People label us and give us a reputation based on our character. Okay? So people label you. Next, you are branded. You are branded in the minds of other people based on your reputation. So people know you by your name. They call you by your name. They get your attention by your name, but they know you by your character. So I'm going to pin that for a moment. If I say taste the rainbow, I'll pause. What do you think of when I say taste the rainbow? Ding, ding, ding. You think of Skittles. If I say where shopping is a pleasure, what do you think of? You're correct. Publix. If I say the Golden Arches, what comes to mind? You're absolutely right. McDonald's. One more. If I say eat fresh, what do you think of? You're absolutely right. Subway. So when you hear of these different businesses and I quiz you on their slogan, they've branded who they are in your mind. So if you went to McDonald's and they gave you a pizza instead of a Big Mac, you're gonna think that something is wrong. And so they have carried the reputation of Big Macs and French fries. And Subway has carried a business reputation of nice, fresh sandwiches, right? And Publix, where shopping is a pleasure, everything is always neat, everything is always in order. That is the reputation that they have. So reputation is very important, because if a business had a poor reputation, you would not shop there, right? So why do we feel that reputations are important? Reputation is important because it determines your leadership platform. Reputation, and I'm not talking about the pretty girl reputation. I'm not talking about the bad boy reputation. I'm talking about a reputation of character and integrity and honesty and loyalty. It places you on a higher platform, and people would want to count on you. They want to depend on you. They want to give you the job. They want to give you the scholarship. So reputation is important, because reputation, it measures your influence. It is a influence measurement, a influence thermostat. When your reputation is positive, then people want to listen to you. When your reputation is a reputation that people can trust, people want to depend on you. They want to listen to you, and they want you on their team. Another reason why reputation is important is that reputation can either help your success or hinder your success. So reputation is important. And I wanted to go over those few little tips about reputation, because I want to now talk about really quickly the company you keep. What is the reputation of the things that you allow to entertain you, and the groups of people that you hang out with, and even your best friend? We're gonna get into the business of your best friend, the groups that you hang out with, and even the people on high platforms that you are entertained by. So I wanna read really quickly something that talks about the power of reputation. I want to ask you a couple of questions before I get into that. Do you feel that it is fair to judge a person by the company they keep? Yes or no? Are your friends really a reflection of who you are? Yes or no? Are you proud of your friends? Yes or no? Do you trust your friends? Yes or no? Could you count on your friends to be there for you in a difficult situation? The above questions are very important questions to think about when you are investing time into people, and when you are investing time into entertainment, because all of these things have either a positive or negative influence on who you are and who you will become. So the people in your class, just for thoughts, when we were younger, sometimes our friendships were based on the people we see the most. So if people in our class, we played with them a lot, that meant they were our best friends. That's like elementary. And then once we transitioned from school, sometimes sports, the people who we played sports with or joined different groups with, those people became our best friend or very good friends. Well, we have to consider this, because a lot of times, even though you're in the same group or the same class, these people may not have a good reputation, and these may be people that you should not consider a best friend because they are not highlighting your best qualities. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the company you keep chart. So this is a quick activity for you. So we're going to take a closer look at the people that we identified as best friends. We're going to take a closer look at the TV shows we watch, the music we listen to, social media postings or groups that we follow, and even groups of people that we hang out with. And what we're going to do is we're going to consider how other people perceive these things. In other words, we're going to find out what type of reputation these people and things have. So I just created a very, very small, simple chart. And this is what I wrote on the chart. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but I wrote the word best friend and I have reputation. And I'm going to write my best friend's name and then I'm going to write their reputation. All right. Then I wrote the music I like to listen to. And now I want to know the reputation of the artist. I want to know the character of the artist. I want to know, is the music appropriate, inappropriate? Is it pushing me to success or is it pushing me to slap somebody down? I'm going to write down social media. The people that I am following, what's their reputation? What's their character like? The things that I am liking, am I liking things that's going to benefit or take away? TV shows, I'm writing down the reputation of these shows. Do they carry a reputation that is going to push for togetherness or division? Is it pushing me towards a positive mindset or a negative mindset? And the same thing for movies. Once you get this chart written down and you honestly look up the different things that you wrote down, start thinking about your friend and start thinking about some honest responses to your friend reputation. What are people saying? I'm not talking about gossip. I'm talking about things that you know to be true. Write those things down. And the same thing with music and social media and TV and movies and whatever else you want to know the reputation of. And then what you're going to do after you do that, you're going to say, wow, is this really benefiting me? Or is it taken away from me? And these are the things that's going to help you build positive and productive relationships. Knowing the reputation you are connected to is going to give you a sign of where you are going. The company you keep is very important to your success or to your demise. Stay tuned. We're going to talk more about relationships. Do not forget, let's do this right now. Before you end this, press the subscribe button, like, and share so that other people are empowered. This has been Empowerment Time, the Me Project.